And today I'm going to be making morning glory muffins, which are amazing and extremely low fat, no oil of course, vegan of course, and no sugar, no added sugar. They are also gluten-free, made with oat flour, which you see here, oat flour. You can make your own by blending in a food processor or blender, just oats. It's that simple. Or for time's sake and convenience, you can buy it. Okay, so let's get started mixing everything together. What I'm going to do first is I have a cup and a half of the oat flour. Pour that in there. Then in here I've got my baking soda, baking powder, pumpkin pie spice, and salt. Put that all in there. I always use a little extra pumpkin pie spice because I love it. It calls for 1 teaspoon and I do a rounded teaspoon. And so what I'm doing here is just whisking all these dry ingredients together, breaking up little balls. Okay, then when that's done, I pour in 1 cup of carrots, and you see there I have the pre-shredded, which is the lazy person's way of doing this. It's, you can do it however you want. If you want to shred them yourself, you can do that with a food processor or a cheese grater. It's more work, but it's probably the cheaper way to do it. Then what I put in here is my ½ cup of raisins. Get those out there. And I stir this all up and coat the carrots, coat the raisins. Okay, once that's done, you just kind of let it sit. Then the fun part with the Vitamix comes. Everyone needs one of these. Everyone should have one. Okay, this is a ½ package of the tofu. And that tofu is really inexpensive, and it's great because you can keep it in your cabinet for quite a while. It doesn't need to be refrigerated, which is wonderful. Then we have our ½ cup of pumpkin. And you'll notice it's mounded. Just like the pumpkin pie spice, I like to use extra pumpkin. I think it makes the muffins a little more moist and obviously a stronger pumpkin flavor, which I love. Okay, then dates, a 1/3 cup of dates. You can buy them pre-pitted or not pitted. Just make sure, even if you buy them pre-pitted, that you make sure they don't have pits, because I made a mistake of just throwing them in here and then wondering what that god-awful sound was. It was a pit. So just break them each open and make sure there's no pit in there. So get those out. Okay, and then here I've already mixed together 2 tablespoons of soy milk. You can use almond milk or rice milk or oat milk, whatever. Just a plant milk of some kind. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, just till it's all blended and smooth and creamy. And this is really good. Tastes amazing just like this, so you can lick the blender or the spoon when you're done. What I do now is I add this to the dry ingredients with the carrots and the raisins. And also you can add maybe a ½ cup of grated zucchini instead of a full cup of carrots. I have yet to try it that way, but I keep meaning to. I know it would be great. Okay, so once you have everything in this bowl, you stir it up. Let it sit for a few minutes while your oven's preheating. I find that it just sort of all kind of blends together a little bit better that way. The carrots soften up a little bit before you have to transfer everything to the muffin tin. Smells delicious. Okay. This is food for life.